Hello, today we are going to solve Jan 2025 paper question number 6. Kaka owns a garage selling fuel. Calculate the value of closing inventory of the fuel at 31st December 2024 using the last and first out method, perpetual inventory valuation method. So let's start to do that. So the first one is the inventory was the inventory was 5,000 purchased at £1. So let's write that. Okay, this was the beginning inventory. Okay, this was the beginning inventory as on 1st July, and then on 31st December the next set of transactions started. Okay, 31st December 2024 the following transaction took place. So the first one is they made a purchase of 4,000 at 1.10. So the purchases were 4,000 at 1.10 liters. So this is going to be arranged here. Okay. And then they had to sell this much inventory. Okay, 5,000 liters at 140. Okay, but we have to see sell at the lower of the price. Okay, lower of the cost, or the lower of the um, cost price, or the NRV. Okay, so here we are going to see that you have to use LIFO. So last in was 4,000 at 110. So I am going to sell thing. Okay, I'm going to sell at this 4,000 at 110, and okay, 4,000 at 110, and the remaining 1,000 at 1, because I need to sell total of 1,000. Okay, and I see that it is both are lower than 140, so I'll have to use those values. If this value was lower, I will have to sell it at that value. So that is the thing. And now let's calculate what was the remaining inventory. Okay, let's calculate the remaining inventory after the sale. So there was from this 4,000 at 1 is left. Okay, 4,000 at £1 is left because this got sold out. And then we see that in August again 10,000 at £130 was purchased. So let's write that. And this is going to enter at the last. Okay. Now they had to sell 8,000 at 150 in the August. So purchases. So 8,000 liters at £150 had to be sold. So which inventory I will use to make it 8,000 liters, and at what value will I sell? Okay. The first one is I will use from here only. So I have 10,000. So I am going to use this 10,000 pounds. Okay. From this only I am going to issue at 130. Okay. This is going to be issued at 130. Now after issuing, let's see how much is the remaining inventory. So from here I'll be from here this is 4,000 at £1 is going to remain. Okay, and from here I have 2,000 at 2,000 liters at 130 remaining. Okay, now in September we see that again 7,000 at 150 was purchased. And so this is going to also enter into the system. Now we have to sell 6,180. Okay, 6,000 liters of petrol we had to sell. So at what rate will you be issuing? So you will not issue at 180 because it's very high value. So you will issue from the last LIFO. So we have 7,000. From this only I can issue, okay, 6,000 liters at 150 I can issue fully. So which means that what will be the leftover? The leftover, okay, will be equal to this 4,000 at 1 is still going to remain. This 2,000 is also going to remain at 130, and from this I have issued, so this is going to be, I will be left with only 1,000 liters at, okay, 150. And in the month of October I purchased still, that is 5,000 at 160. So let's put that. So 5,000 at 160. Now let's slide in. This also is going to come at the last. Now I have to sell 6,000 liters of petrol. Okay. So how will I sell? Okay, from 5,000 I'm going to issue 5,000 at 160 I will issue, and the remaining 1,000 I will issue at 150. So now after this we'll see how much is remaining. Okay. So from here 4,000 will be still there, and 2,000 will still be there, and these two have been issued. So now in the month of November I purchased 4,180 liters. So let's put that and slide in. Okay. Now in the same month sales have to be made. Okay. So at 3,220. Okay. So let's write that. So I will issue from here only. I have 4,000 liters latest. So I'm going to issue from this 4,000 from the at 1.80. So now let's calculate the inventory that's left. Okay, that's going to be left. So okay, I will still have 4,000. Okay, I will still have 4,000 at 4,000. I will still have 4,000 at 1, and then I'll have 2,000 liters at 130, and I have issued from 4,000 liters, so I'll be left with 1,000 liters. Okay, so 1,000 at 180. Then in the month of December I purchased still more, 3,000 at 2. So let's write that. So 3,000 at 2. Now we have to sell from that 2,000 at 240. So, okay, what rate are you going to issue? We can issue from the 3000. Okay, so we have it here. So 2000 full liters at 2. So we will see how much of it is the remaining inventory. So we have 4000. We have 4000 at 1. We have 2000 liters at 130. We still have 1000 liters at 180, and at 180, and here we had so, so and from 1000 liters we have issued 2000 liters, so the remaining will be there. So 1000 liters at 2. So this is the thing. So let's calculate the closing inventory value. So let's calculate the total value of the closing inventory will be so 4000 into 1. Okay, let's put in the calculator. So 4000 into 1 plus 2000. Okay, we put it inside the bracket. 2000 into 130. Okay, that will give you 6600 plus, open the bracket, 1000 into 1.80, close the bracket. So that will be 6780 plus, open the bracket, 1000 at 2. So into 2. So that is equal to, so the total value will be, the total value when you add up all of this should be equal to 10,400.